They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great...
Going to take a shot. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. Looking downfield, it's Bobo. Got his man downfield. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. All them. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Back to pass. Caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Bobo. Still looking, on the move. He'll try to do it himself. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. But on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. They just keep firing, buying some time. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Ohio State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Going for the big play. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Looking for a man. It's Bobo. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking down the middle. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Try to get it to the edge. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll try the outside to the left. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
There he goes! And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Bobo. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the corner. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they... Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Lets it fly. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. At the 45 on its way. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Bobo. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first down and wants more. There he goes to the left. Past the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll go to the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off?
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Past the 30. Past the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what you're looking for when you have